Tonight's a very special occasion for two people, myself and someone that I've known for the best part of 40 years, Sensei Tony. I'm going to bore you a little bit with a bit of history, if you like, and I'm sorry for that. But in 1960, it was either 63 or 65, I can't remember, I was posted to RAF Whitton near Huntingdon. And I lived in Witney in Oxfordshire. And I needed somewhere to practice my Aikido. And in those days, there was no such thing as Google and whatever we got today. You went to the local library and you found out, what sports places there were. And there was an Aikido club at the Howard Mallet Club in Cambridge. And I thought, oh, go along there. And I went along there one night and walked into the club and said, can I join the class? And they said, yes. I said, is Sensei Sargeant here? And they said, no, he's, I think it was either New Zealand or Australia. He was with Saito Sensei. So the fellow called Russell Eberhardt was the senior man there, senior student at the club. And he said, well, what grade are you? And I said, I'm a first Dan. Well, I think he was first Q at the time. And he said, well, you've got to teach. The etiquette being, that senior person teaches. They didn't know me from Adam. I didn't know them from Adam, but I've got to teach. So I saw on the wall in the dojo in the Howard Mallet all these weapons, loads of bokken and loads of jo. And I thought, oh, perhaps they do some weapons. So I said, do you know the 20 jo saburi? Yeah. I said, well, do you know the 13 count kata? Yes. Do you know the 31 count kata? Yes. I thought, oh, heck, what am I going to do? So I said, do you know the 25 count kata? No. So we spent the evening doing the 25 count kata, which when it was mentioned to Sensei Sargeant, he said, that's not part of the Iwama school. No, drop it. It doesn't exist. So we never saw it again, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And I reprised it late last year with the Cambridge Club, and again tonight. But Tony and I have been corresponding and keeping Aikido alive for the last 40-odd years. And it is my greatest pleasure tonight, Sensei Sargeant, to present you with a couple of certificates. So if you'd like to come forward.
Center and I'll bring them up.
No, this is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Can I have the paper? The first certificate says the Aikido Alliance UK, which is the organisation to which we currently belong, hereby awards Tony Sargeant the rank of 7th Dan. The certificate is signed by Bill Harris, who's my sensei in the Kaishinkai. He's the chief instructor, and he's signing it on behalf of the Aikido Alliance. The fact that it's been given to me today to present this is an honour which I never expected to be given. Sorry, Sensei. Please accept this. Right. But there's another one to come as well. So, sorry, you have to give me a minute. Thank you. This second certificate says, Tony Sargeant has been trained in the Iwama Aikido for many years, and in recognition of his outstanding performance in both technique and outstanding contribution to the development of Aikido, he is awarded the title Shihan. This certificate, again, signed by Bill Harris, Chief Instructor of the Kaishin-kai, and on behalf of the Aikido Alliance UK. I have to say that Bill Harris did pass on to me, which I forwarded on to Tony, how honourable, how much of an honour it was for him too, to have his name on your certificate. Once again, Tony, I'm not worthy, but there you go. Thank you.
You're very worthy. What do you say, Steve?
We can't afford the guts in a minute, but I think Tony's got something to say.
Can you pass me mine?
God.
Thank you. I just wrote some things down. Normally the person receiving the award doesn't speak, but we're old, so we break the rules. I wanted to thank you all for being part of me receiving this, because I started in Cambridge 50 years ago in September. You know, even I find that quite stunning to think, God, 50 years. If I heard somebody tell me that, I'd think, does anybody live that long, let alone train that long? So I thank you, and I started at the age of 23, just in the centre of Cambridge, and really we've been mad about it ever since, haven't we?
Yeah.
There's not it's very strange. I don't know why I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. When I was young, I used to go on lots of seminars, and they were all Japanese senseis, but all the ones that I saw were six dans. I don't know why, they seemed to get the six dan, and that was like the seat next to God. So my goal was to get the six dan. So I don't know how I got these really, but so that's what I achieved for. Now that was a lot when you think that you're just a coloured belt, you know, you're just a coloured belt. To think that, you know, I want to be sick, because I wanted to be like those that I saw, those people who were outstanding. I don't think we actually live we're in their shadows really, because to me they're still, if I'm a 7th dan, they must be 11th, you know. But people say that because we don't see how we advance. So what I want to really give you is advice, and that is, you're the future of Aikido. Always think you're a student. If you do get grandeur and you start thinking that you're something special, just remember you are a student. If you keep that,